Thanks, A-Mag to B for Santa Fe High School. Need you to stay school shooting. You have an active shooter, several people down.
Sorry, go ahead.
We also need to apply for an officer down.
10-4, we got him.
606-704, we're coming out the front doors. West of the ETA.
No, sorry.
Five to the northwest corner of the complex. We need to get coverage on the outside. We believe he's barricaded inside.
Clear. Swap the inventory.
And shooter status contained. We need SWAT. He's actually shooting. He's in the art room. We got shots fired right now, guys.
Subject is in custody, and at least one subject is in custody. And at this time, he's advising he just put IEDs, throw him in a room. We might have live
Yes, fuel check now. Fuel check.
All units. This is just advising there's possibly pipe bomb, pressure cooker bomb somewhere in this area.
Check the closet. That's where I have 9 students and 1 teacher in time.
Wanted to give you an update. I'm here with photojournalist Billy Caldera, and we just got on the road to Houston. We are heading out to where the Santa Fe High School shooting was, right outside Houston and Galveston. We just heard in a press conference from Harris County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez that there are 8 to 10 people assumed to be dead. A lot of them are students. He said some of them may be staff members. We know that there is 1 officer injured as well, and he's been hospitalized in Galveston. We have a lot of information on our website. We are going out there to get as much information as possible to get our bearings. It'll be a few hours until we're there, but we'll keep you updated as soon as we get information. Make sure you're watching our noon newscast, and then we'll be live at 5 and 6, so stay with us.
So to give you some perspective, Santa Fe High School is about 3 miles down that way on Highway 6. And here is a second scene where authorities have blocked off this portion of Highway 6. Bear with me. And they're now sweeping a mobile home for the possibility of explosive devices. We are staged at Thompson Road and Highway 6. So far, quiet. Authorities just asking people to avoid the area. 2 ambulances are there along with law enforcement. It's unclear if the ambulance are there to treat anybody, or if they're on standby for the potential of something detonating, or if they're there just to make sure authorities are okay, because it's a hot day here in the Houston area today. So we're about 900 feet down this street here along Highway 6 from Santa Fe High School. You can see barricades are now in place, and this is actually the 3rd set of barricades that I passed in order to get here. This is the media staging area. A number of school buses and fire trucks are now in queue. I don't know if these is the transportation that Santa Fe ISD is talking about when it comes to removing students from the campus and taking them over to Alamo Junior High. You see media staged down there, and just beyond that emergency vehicle is Santa Fe High School. Just off in the distance, you can see the school zone signs for the speed limit down there. And we're hearing before 8 this morning, the high school with 2 weeks left in its schedule for the semester dealt with an active shooter situation. We're hearing multiple injuries. We're hearing that an officer was wounded in the process. I wanted to give you the lay of the land as law enforcement continues to get a handle on this incredibly developing situation out here in Galveston County.
What was going through your head when you found out that this was going on?
Get to the school, make America great again.
By doing what? What was your plan of action?
Offering support. God bless you all. We'll go a long ways right now for a lot of people. Thank you. I'm gonna head this way. God bless you all.
Hey, thank you.
We need prayers, okay? We need prayers. This idiot is walking down the street with a damn pistol on his side where we just had kids get shot, okay? I'm a gun rights person. I have guns, okay? But this idiot is walking down here and saying that he needs to make America great again. That's not what America needs. America needs prayers. We don't need this crap. I'm sorry, I believe in the Second Amendment, I believe in everything. But this guy right here is walking into a crime scene with a pistol on him, and I hope they get him.
Did you see or hear? I heard that my friend got shot in the art hall, and as soon as the alarms went off, everybody just started running outside, and next thing you know, everybody looks, and you hear boom, 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 and I just ran as fast as I could to the nearest forest so I could hide. And I called my mom.
How did you get out?
My friend helped me, Ryan Calvert. He helped me get out.
She was having an asthma attack.
How many people were with you when you got out?
Just me and Ryan. It was just us two.
What class were you in when this happened? What did
I
you
was in the
hear?
history hallway. I didn't hear it inside the school, but as soon as we got out, we heard it, all of us.
But how did you first find out? What, you were walking down the hall? Tell me what happened.
We were in class. It was first period still. We were in class.
And how did you become aware of this situation?
The alarm started going off. Everybody went outside. And all the teachers are like, get this way, come over here, come over here. Next thing you know, we hear the booms and everybody just starts running. Everybody yelling, run, go, as fast as you can.
Oh my gosh, did you see anyone with a weapon or see anyone injured?
Oh, my friend got injured.
What do you know about that? I'm so sorry.
Her leg, she got shot in the leg.
Oh my God. Do you know how she is, where she is?
No, I don't know where she is, but I know she's doing better.
Were you able to speak to her?
There have been explosive devices found in the high school and surrounding areas adjacent to the high school. Because of the threat of these explosive items, community members should be on the lookout for any suspicious items and anything that looks out of place. Do not touch any items that look out of place.
This time. And then the patient who's under 18 is still in our hospital on the pediatric floor. Yes. The younger patient is a male.
And can you confirm that he is a student?
I do not know that information.
But was involved with the Santa Fe shooting,
Yes, he came from that area.
Based on the wounds, do you have any idea of the type of gun?
I don't have that information. I can tell you that the male patient that's in the operating room had a gunshot wound to the arm. The male patient that's under 18 had a gunshot wound to the leg, and the female patient who's in the operating room had a gunshot wound to the leg also.
No, I think what Dr. Marshall said, that we have one patient who is critical and actively going surgery. The other two are stable and are in fair condition.
Can we ask, are those bullet wounds shotgun wounds? Are they pellet? Like, we're hearing different things about the gun used. Do you know anything about the kind of wounds?
I'm not aware of that at this time.
How long has that critical patient been in surgery now?
It's difficult for me to give the estimate, but in our next update we can provide that information.
How are surgeons feeling? Are they feeling, good about what's happening in that surgery room right now with this critical patient? I know that's hard to tell, but is there any updates?
So he is critically ill and he is stable. Critically ill but stable in the OR.
How many surgeons are there?
I'm not aware of the actual number of surgeons in there.
Do you know if any of the law enforcement have been able to interview or get information from any of the patients here?
I'm not aware of that information.
On another note, they've located, some ancillary explosive devices, and they're trying to render those, make them inert. Are you all still in a state of readiness should that situation magnify?
Absolutely. So, as Dr. Marshall suggested, we are level 1 trauma center. We have adequate number of staff and resources available to take care of those patients if the need arises.
Went outside and like, we were all standing there, but not even 5 minutes later, we all start hearing gunshots, and then everybody
The alleged
starts
shooter
running.
is in custody. And we also know from reports and from live broadcasts just a short time ago that a second person of interest is also in custody. And guys, if I have this right, both are said to be students. Isn't that correct? Yes, yeah. So both are said to be students. So again, that is a verified piece of information. 6 patients at the hospital right now, including an injured police officer from Santa Fe ISD. So again, 6 patients in the hospital now, including that police officer. We know that at least 8 have been killed. There's been numbers going back and forth, but at this point, what we're going to say is at least 8 have been killed in this horrible tragedy this morning in Santa Fe. We also know that an officer was injured. An officer that was at some point on the scene was injured in this shooting as well. Students were evacuated this morning. You've seen from some of the video and just some of the interviews from students and parents, it was a madhouse. People were running everywhere, and so they were eventually evacuated and taken to the Alamo gym, and that's where parents and students were being reunited. This middle section here, this is bits and pieces of information that we've heard about, but we have not been able to independently confirm because we want to get it right, and we're going to take that extra time to make sure we do get it right for you. One of those is that a teacher pulled the fire alarm. It was reported multiple places that a fire alarm was going off, but no one was quite sure who pulled the alarm. And the reports are that a teacher actually pulled that fire alarm. As soon as we know for sure, we'll let you know on that. Also, there was a report and there was some information from dispatchers that perhaps the art class was targeted in this shooting. Again, we have not put it under this list because we are not 100% sure, but take a look at what we do know. And there's one more thing I want to show you, and this is coming up a lot on social media right now. People love to throw out this stuff, and we want you to know that it's false. 18 school shootings in 2018. That's a big number. That's a big, scary number. But that is not 18 situations like what you've been watching on TV this morning. That includes a variety of things, shootings around schools, even suicide. So that is a large number that has been lumped in with a number of different type scenarios, but not what you've been watching on TV. So again, this number is being passed around, but know that this is false. This we are still trying to confirm, and this right here we have managed to verify. This is an ongoing situation, so obviously some of the information over here will change, but as of right now, that's the latest that we have for you.
We grieve for the terrible loss of life and send our support and love to everyone affected by this absolutely horrific attack. To the students, families, teachers, and personnel at Santa Fe High, we're with you in this tragic hour, and we will be with you forever. My administration is determined to do everything in our power to protect our students, secure our schools, and to keep weapons out of the hands of those who pose a threat to themselves and to others. Everyone must work together at every level of government to keep our children safe. May God heal the injured, and may God comfort the wounded, and may God be with the victims and with the victims' families.